In the global fight against cancer, every potential breakthrough brings both hope and skepticism. Cancer touches millions of lives each year, affecting not just patients but families, communities, and entire nations. The search for a cure is relentless, and every new development is met with a mix of anticipation and caution. Recently, Russian scientists announced a personalized mRNA cancer vaccine, Enteromix, claiming remarkable early success. This announcement has caught the attention of the global medical community, as mRNA technology has already revolutionized vaccine development in recent years, most notably with COVID-19. This has sparked optimism, a future where our immune systems could be trained to target cancer with precision. Imagine a world where, instead of relying solely on harsh treatments, we could harness our own biology to fight back against cancer cells, reducing side effects and improving outcomes. Unlike traditional treatments like surgery or chemotherapy, which can be invasive and often come with significant side effects, a vaccine offers a targeted, personalized approach. By analyzing the unique genetic makeup of a patient's tumor, scientists can design a vaccine tailored specifically to that individual, potentially increasing its effectiveness. The idea is to empower the patient's own immune system to fight cancer. This approach could transform cancer from a deadly threat into a manageable condition, or even prevent it from returning after treatment. News like this resonates deeply, as cancer remains a leading cause of death worldwide. The burden of this disease is immense, and any progress offers a glimmer of hope to those affected. A truly effective cancer vaccine would be a historic achievement, changing how we treat this devastating disease. It would join the ranks of medical breakthroughs that have saved countless lives, offering new possibilities for prevention and cure. But as a medical journalist, I know that not all promising announcements lead to real-world cures. The path from laboratory discovery to widespread clinical use is long and filled with challenges. We must balance hope with tough questions. What's the science behind these claims? What evidence is there to support them? What hurdles remain before this vaccine could become widely available? Critical thinking is essential. Let's explore what we know so far about Russia's Enteromix vaccine, its development, and what the early results really mean for patients and the future of cancer treatment. Is this the dawn of a new era in cancer care, or just another headline that will fade with time? Let's dig deeper and find out together. So what exactly is Enteromix, and why is it making headlines in the world of cancer treatment? Enteromix is a groundbreaking therapeutic mRNA vaccine, meaning it's designed to treat cancer after it appears, rather than prevent it from developing in the first place. This is a major shift from traditional vaccines, which are usually given to stop diseases before they start. Built on the same innovative mRNA technology that powered some of the world's first COVID-19 vaccines, Enteromix offers a rapid and highly flexible way to create treatments tailored to each patient. This technology allows scientists to quickly adapt and personalize therapies, which is especially important in the fight against complex diseases like cancer. Here's how the process unfolds. First, scientists carefully analyze a patient's tumor, searching for unique cancer markers. These are the specific features that make each person's cancer different. Using this information, they design a custom mRNA code that matches the patient's individual cancer profile. This code is then synthesized in the lab, creating a truly personalized medicine. When the vaccine is administered, this mRNA code instructs the patient's own cells to produce harmless fragments of those cancer markers, essentially teaching the body what to look for. The immune system then learns to recognize these markers as targets and is trained to seek out and destroy the cancer cells carrying them. This approach harnesses the body's natural defenses in a highly targeted way. Unlike traditional chemotherapy, which can damage both healthy and cancerous cells, this method aims to attack only the cancer, potentially reducing harmful side effects and improving quality of life for patients. Enteromix is currently being tested for cancers of the digestive system, such as colorectal cancer, a disease that remains a major health challenge worldwide, affecting millions of people each year. The promise of Enteromix is a tailored weapon for every patient, offering hope for more effective treatment with fewer side effects and a better chance at recovery. If successful, this could mark a major step forward in the journey toward truly personalized cancer care, where each patient receives a treatment plan designed just for them. Enteromix has the potential to redefine the field of oncology and change how we think about cancer treatment in the future. But how strong is the evidence supporting these claims so far? What do the latest studies and clinical trials reveal about its effectiveness and safety? Let's take a closer look at the claims and see what the science really says about Enteromix. Russian officials claim Enteromix showed 100% efficacy in early preclinical trials with mice. Every vaccinated mouse survived, while controls did not. Such results are rare and have drawn global attention. The project has strong government backing, signaling national confidence in its potential. There's even talk of making the vaccine free for Russian citizens if approved, addressing the high cost of cancer care. But these results come from animal studies, not humans. Mouse biology differs from ours, and many treatments that work in mice fail in people. So, while the news is exciting, it's only the first step. The real challenge is proving safety and effectiveness in humans. Let's examine what preclinical trials really mean. Preclinical trials are the first stage in drug development, testing safety and effectiveness in lab dishes and animals. For Enteromix, the reported 100% success was in mice with induced colorectal cancer. Positive results here are encouraging. They show the concept might work. But mice aren't humans. Their immune systems and cancers are different. Many drugs that cure cancer in mice never succeed in people. Human cancers are more complex and varied. That's why most drugs that look promising in preclinical studies fail in later human trials. Preclinical success is just a starting point, not a guarantee. The next step is rigorous human testing. Until then, we should view these results as potential, not proof. So how does Enteromix compare to Western efforts? Russia's announcement enters a global race. Companies like Moderna and BioNTech have been developing mRNA cancer vaccines for years. Moderna, with Merck, has a personalized vaccine for melanoma in human trials, showing reduced cancer recurrence. BioNTech is also testing a colorectal cancer vaccine, the same target as Enteromix. These Western efforts are transparent, with data published in peer-reviewed journals for global scrutiny. This openness builds scientific trust and sets a high bar for new entrants. In contrast, Enteromix's claims have come via media statements, not detailed scientific publications. Without access to full data and methodology, independent experts can't evaluate the Russian results. The Western scientific community isn't dismissing Enteromix, but it's waiting for evidence. Transparency and peer review are essential for credibility. Until then, skepticism is warranted. How is the scientific community responding? The global scientific community is cautious, not dismissive about Enteromix. Extraordinary claims demand extraordinary evidence. So far, that evidence hasn't been shared. Peer review is the gold standard. Independent experts scrutinize the study's design, data, and conclusions. Without it, key questions remain. How many mice? What cancer type? How long were they monitored? Reproducibility is crucial. If others can't replicate the results, the findings are in doubt. Medical history is full of early breakthroughs that didn't hold up. Hype can outpace reality, especially with national pride or financial interests at stake. Scientists are trained to be skeptical of results that seem too good to be true. The world is waiting for Russia to publish its full findings. Only then can the global community assess and build on this work. Why is independent verification so important? In medicine, trust is built on transparent, verifiable evidence, not press releases. Independent verification means outside scientists must access the data and replicate results. Regulatory agencies like the FDA and EMA require extensive data from multi-phase human trials before approval. This impartial review protects public health and ensures only proven therapies reach patients. For Enteromix to gain global acceptance, it must undergo the same rigorous evaluation. International collaboration could speed up verification and development. The Sputnik V COVID-19 vaccine showed that lack of transparency delays acceptance. The lesson: transparency and independent review are essential for trust and safety. Only then can a breakthrough benefit everyone. What would a true breakthrough mean for the world? Imagine if Enteromix or any cancer vaccine truly worked. It could end the harsh side effects of chemotherapy and radiation, improving both survival and quality of life. Families would face less emotional and financial strain, fewer hospital visits, lower costs, and more hope for patients. A cancer diagnosis could become manageable, not a death sentence. Healthcare systems would be transformed, freeing resources for other needs. The economic impact would be huge, keeping people healthy and productive. A cure for cancer would unite humanity, showing what collaboration can achieve. It would be a legacy for future generations. This dream drives researchers worldwide, and why news like Enteromix captures our imagination. But what's next for Enteromix? As of September 2025, Enteromix stands at a pivotal crossroads, a place of immense promise, but also a point where real-world proof is still needed. The company has generated significant excitement in the scientific community, but the journey from laboratory discovery to life-changing therapy is long and filled with challenges. The concept of mRNA vaccines for cancer is truly cutting-edge, representing a new frontier in medicine. Early laboratory and animal results are intriguing, hinting at the possibility of a future where cancer could be treated or even prevented with a simple injection. Yet, these early successes are just the first step. History reminds us to be cautious. Many promising preclinical breakthroughs have never made it to patients. The path from the lab bench to the hospital bedside is littered with setbacks and abandoned hopes. The next critical step is human clinical trials, which unfold in three main phases, phases 1, 2, and 3. These trials test safety, effectiveness, and potential side effects in ever larger groups of people, moving from a handful of volunteers to hundreds or even thousands of patients. Each phase can take years to complete and demands rigorous data collection, careful monitoring, and thorough analysis. Every detail matters, and every result must be scrutinized to ensure the therapy is both safe and effective. Only after the results are published in peer-reviewed journals and independently replicated by other scientists can Enteromix be considered a true breakthrough. This process ensures that findings are reliable and not just a fluke. The world is watching closely, with people in every country hopeful for progress. News of each milestone spreads quickly, fueling anticipation and cautious optimism. Scientific rigor and transparency are absolutely non-negotiable for building global trust. Open sharing of data and honest communication are essential for the world to believe in Enteromix's potential. A victory against cancer would benefit everyone, patients, families, and entire communities. It would mark a turning point in human health and offer hope to millions. The challenge now is to turn this extraordinary promise into a proven, accessible therapy that can change lives. The stakes are high, but so is the determination of those involved. Our hope must be patient, and our optimism must always be guided by the careful, methodical progress of science. Only then can we move forward with confidence. The story of Enteromix is just beginning, and the world will be watching every step of the way.